Hi, I'm Randy McKee, spokesman for TourneyProgram.com. Most tournaments today have a program of some sort. For over a century, printed programs have been an important part of tournaments all over the world. They induce great memories for some, even are keepsakes for others. But in today's world, most of them end up as trash. They just don't connect as well with today's consumers and sponsors. Everyone has noticed that the world is changing, and much of that change, like it or not, is because of the smartphone. Almost everyone has a smartphone today. So our newest and most exciting project at TourneyProgram.com is to put the tournament program on the smartphone, bringing this wonderful tradition together with the most powerful communication device ever invented. So there are some very obvious advantages to putting your program on the smartphone. The beauty of the internet is that there are no time or space limitations. We can put as much information on the smartphone as we want. This has always been one of the biggest problems with the printed programs. Every time you add more content, you raise the cost. We eliminate that problem when we move the program to the smartphone. Putting the information on the TourneyProgram.com platform is great for sponsors and advertisers. Since your visitors can have access to the program site as soon as we publish it, your sponsors and advertisers can get their message to your visitors literally weeks before the event even begins. This opens up an entirely new group of potential sponsors and advertisers for your tournament. Obviously, since there is no trash, it is far more friendly to the environment, and people care about that more every day. And best of all, the TourneyProgram.com platform really connects with your tournament's visitors in a medium that they use every day. Your visitors will simply love having your tournament program on the TourneyProgram.com platform. Not to mention turning what was once a burden into a revenue-producing machine. You'll see why in just a minute. So let's start here at the entrance to your tournament's program site. Notice that we have both the computer and smartphone versions available here. This is so convenient for your visitors. Also notice that we've also branded the tournament to your major sponsor. They love that. Every person who uses the program will be seeing that branding. Okay, let's click on the entry image and go to the tournament homepage. This page gets a lot of action. The homepage is where it all begins. You can see that your tournament can have immediate communication with your visitors through your own social media sites like Facebook and Twitter. This way you control the message and when it's sent out. The TourneyProgram.com platform makes it easy to communicate up-to-the-minute announcements to your visitors. No printed program could ever do that. Now we move down the page to the information tabs. Please notice that from now on, literally every information tab you see is a revenue-producing opportunity for your tournament. As you can see in this example, on our Resources tab, we have maps, directions, community information, and more. And this tab is sponsored by Walmart. Next, our Special Offers and Coupons tab is a very popular tab, and you'll see why in a minute. This tab is sponsored by Noodles & Company. This part of the page gets a lot of action because people are constantly checking schedules and results. So let's click on the Boys Schedules and Results page, but before that, please notice the individual advertising tab at the bottom of the page for the Delta Group. This tab takes the visitor to the web page specified by the sponsor. Here you see the tabs for all of the boys divisions, and as with all the sponsored link tabs, you have one-click access to that information, and a sponsor gets the advertising space on that tab. When you click on the tab, it takes you directly to the specific HTG or any other tournament schedules and results page for that particular division. On the Girls Schedules and Results page, we show how easy it is in the TourneyProgram.com platform to support multiple divisions within the same age group. Again, each tab is a revenue-producing opportunity for your tournament. Let's go back to the home page and click on the Resources tab sponsored by Walmart. First we click on the tab, and that takes us to a page where we have plenty of options: maps and directions, medical information, tournament participating restaurants, and entertainment. Let's click on the Medical tab and see that this brings up tabs that connect to both hospitals in our town. Also notice that we have plenty of room for other advertisers like the Chiropractic tab at the top of the page, which is just below our Major Tournament Sponsors tab. There are plenty of places to put advertisers and sponsors tabs on the TourneyProgram.com platform. When you use the TourneyProgram.com platform, you'll never ever have to worry about page after page that contain nothing but ads. Nobody likes those pages, especially your advertisers. Now let's go back to the tournament homepage and click on the Noodles & Company sponsored special offers and coupons tab. As you can see, this also opens up a menu of options for our visitors, with each of these links and sponsored tabs containing a coupon. You can see when we click on the McDonald's link at the top of the page, we get a coupon from McDonald's. When we click on the Midas sponsored tab toward the bottom of the page, we get a coupon for a great oil change and tire rotation deal from Midas. We can direct these links or sponsored tabs to any web page or to a coupon or sales flyer located on our program site. Simply amazing. And best of all, when you use the TourneyProgram.com platform, your tournaments program exists both on the smartphone version and the regular computer version, which leads to maximum enjoyment by your tournament's visitors and maximum exposure for your tournament sponsors and advertisers. So to sum it up very quickly, using the TourneyProgram.com platform for your tournaments program gives you the ability to easily communicate instantly with your visitors. Makes your program a revenue-producing opportunity instead of an expensive burden. Makes your advertisers and sponsors happy because their message gets seen weeks before the tournament even begins, just when people are making plans and deciding where they're going to stay, eat, and shop. No more frantic printing deadlines or worries about misspelled words or inaccurate ads. New ads can be included at any time with no problems. Corrections can be made in moments. And of course, your visitors get one-click access to maps, information, schedules and results, medical and community information, and special deals and coupons, and any other information that you want to include. The printed program simply can't match the communication power and flexibility of the TourneyProgram.com platform. And most of all, your tournament is connecting with your visitors in the format that they love and use the most. So I've said enough. Why don't you try it yourself? Simply go to TourneyProgram.com/sample and test it out. I promise you'll love it, and you'll see why your tournament will benefit from utilizing the most important communication device ever invented. For even more reasons to use the TourneyProgram.com platform, and for details on how we can put it to work for your tournament, go to EasyTourneyProgram.com. I guarantee you'll like what you see.